Welcome back to another episode of the Business Hour. On this episode, we're going to take you on the road with us to see a couple of clients. For those of you that follow us on Loud Media, we went and did an install at Tuxlux last Friday. We did some chrome gold signage on their factory. As a result of that, they posted it up on social media. We shared it. It got a fair bit of traction, and what a company that actually follows them, that doesn't know them or anything like that, someone that just saw what we've done, our work on their social post, contacted us and asked us to quote some signage for them. So we're on the way back to Tuxlux to do a little bit more because they wanted some extra signage on their cars and things like that. So we're going back there today to go and finish that off. But that just goes to show how important keeping your social up to date. And for those that might be undervaluing the importance of social media, getting a lead like that just from a social media post is huge. It's going to be a decent sized job for us. And so keeping things up to date, especially across your social platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, even your Google business page, keeping that updated is extremely important. So we're just going to finish a couple of things off here in the factory, and then we're going to head out to the road.
My name's Theodore Angelides from Ziti Society. We run a car club. We've been getting our stickers from Loud Media for a bit now, and quality service, always quick turnovers, and always quality products, and no problems with the boys at all. Always doing a cracker job.
So now we've just done a couple of deliveries, seen a couple of clients. It's sometimes nice to go out and deliver it personally and have a chat to your clients and see what's happening in their world and if there's any other opportunities for us to get involved with anything that they're doing. And it's great weather in Melbourne. I think this is the last of the autumn sunshine that we're going to see. So it's a beautiful day. We're just cruising around. One thing that I did want to talk about as well was we're coming out of this corona lockdown. Businesses need to get ready to maximize every possible opportunity that they've got. And I talked a little bit before about being active in promoting your jobs on social media, but also making sure that you're taking advantage of everything that is available on social platforms to make your business easier to engage with. One of the things that Facebook launched a while ago was the ability to set appointments. Great for salons and barbers and hairdressers and things like that. You can book in a time and confirm it and do all that sort of stuff with that and plan your day, and that sort of schedules your appointments. You can also book tables and some cool stuff like that. But one of the things that I don't think many businesses are aware of in hospitality, because just from what I've seen in terms of not many people taking advantage of it, is you can actually link Uber Eats and Menulog to your Instagram account, so that the person that is on your Instagram page can order without actually leaving the platform. Why this is important is because social platforms like Facebook and Instagram and whatever else you're using, they want to keep their users on their platform as much as they can. So you'll notice that if you open up a link in Facebook, it doesn't actually open up your browser on your phone. It opens up a window within Facebook that allows you to read the article or watch the video or whatever it might be. And when you're finished, you close it and you're still on Facebook. And that's a strategy from these social companies to keep you on there as long as they can. So playing by their rules and taking advantage of this, make sure that you've integrated your Uber Eats or Menulog into Instagram. This allows companies that are advertising, for example, if you're advertising on Facebook and Instagram for a restaurant and you're putting up pictures of burgers and things like that, it's very easy to get that person to then click order now and order that exact burger that they've just seen a picture of. instead of having to remember the name, then going and opening up a different app, and then finding that burger and then placing that order. So that's one of the things that I think is going to separate those that win coming out of this situation and those that don't. It's going to be extremely hard to run a profitable hospitality business, even when they lift some of these restrictions. You know, you've got capacity restrictions, you've got restrictions on social distancing, things like that. You've still got your staff costs, your waiter and waitress costs, your bartender costs, your cooks, your chefs, front of house staff. You've got all that, but you're limited in how many people that you can serve in your actual location. So it's imperative that you make the most of any revenue stream that you can get. And that's another thing to keep in mind. If a lot of businesses that we've spoken to and marketing companies that are doing work on behalf of some of these clients, that's great. They make the page look awesome, your Instagram look really pretty, and 3 pictures in a row and 9 pictures make a nice collage and things like that. That's all well and good. But if there's no link back to your bottom line, and if it's not making you money, you're wasting your time doing it. Everything you do should be centered around how is it going to lift your revenue. It might not be a short-term thing, it might be a long-term play or medium-term, whatever it might be, and a strategic thing, but ultimately that should be your end goal. There's no point in making things look pretty and nice if it's not doing anything for your business in terms of revenue. If you're going to do that, start a hobby. There's absolutely no point. So just keep that in mind, because doing things for the sake of doing it, and I've seen it recently, especially in the last week, companies out there that are promising all sorts of things that are really cool, but it's not ever going to actually add to the revenue of that company. So that's one thing that to keep in mind. We're just going to head now to pick up some stock and also see one of our suppliers at Bossman Foods. So stay tuned. We'll keep it recording and see what Roderick's got to say. So we've come and checked out Bossman Truck. It's got a brand new menu. These burgers are absolutely epic. They're so good that Roger happened to be here at the same time.
Yeah, man. Just randomly picked up a couple. 2 burgers. One and a half.
2 burgers. He just had 2 elite athlete, and he's smashing these burgers. Check these guys out on social media. They've just launched their new menu. Follow Fit to Box Boxing Studio on social as well. He's about to reopen. He's got some online classes. Roger's got some online classes doing some different things in that space as well. So check it out. Give us all a follow, and we'll see you back soon.